Guys, getting ready. Today I'm taking you out. We are filming outdoors, so get ready. Boom. Hello everyone! Today is week 19. Sorry guys, I'm kind of overwhelmed, I was going to say, with everything that is happening. I must say that there are a lot of things that I wouldn't say not able to tell, but I'm not willing to tell, truly not yet, because I think that sometimes telling the bad things is not the best way, because sharing them, I'm not saying that is easy to leave them alone, but I think that sharing them is not probability, a possibility for me. I'm not willing to do this for now, but I think that for now I have both the best and the worst part of the world. But I'm really reflecting about something I heard from a US journalist and interviewer. I must check his name because I think that he's really known, and he has, it's not Saturday Night Live, but another one of those shows. And what I'm willing to share is that he said something, and the other interviewer, because it was an interviewer interviewing another interviewer, reacted and almost started crying, because what he said was, sometimes you need to be grateful about the bad things that happen in your life. And being thankful about them is like part of the game, meaning you need to be as grateful for the good things as you must be for the bad ones. And I think that has made me think or rethink the things that are happening in my life differently. I won't say that I'm celebrating my failures, I was going to say, but it's not about that. I think that it's more about the fact that you need to take into consideration that every bad thing that happens to you, you don't know truly where is leading you. So I think that I will leave you with that, because I think that is making me rethink everything that happens and try to get a different perspective. Because it's true that if one thing I have clear now, with almost 30 years old, is that every bad thing that has happened to me in these last years has never been something that didn't take me where I needed to go, or that opened for me, whether it was my eyes, which is the one that hurts the most, because sometimes you could be thinking without needing to feel a failure and seeing the world differently, but sometimes you really need the word to open your eyes, and I think that one is the one that hurts the most. But not only opening your eyes, I think that is about willing to see that every step of the way it must be something that takes you to both sides, because if not, you will be stuck. It will be the definition exactly of being stuck, because it's true that sometimes when we think about this feeling of feeling happy or succeeding about what we were doing in our lives, we think of that as something that's lasting over time. But it's truly one specific moment, and I don't know if it will last 10 days, 7 days, 1 month, and then you will feel stuck, because you will feel stuck in both situations. Whenever you are feeling really almost depressed because bad things are happening to you, you always also get stuck in this process of feeling really bad for a long time if things don't go well or go normal. So whatever direction you are taking, or whatever moment on your life you are at, if it doesn't change, you will feel stuck. And it's true that I prefer not to feel stuck. It doesn't mean that I have the resilience to confront every feeling that I'm bad feeling or bad situation that is happening to me, and I have the resilience to survive. It's only that you need to understand it as part of the game you are playing, and sometimes it's truly the definition of the process is that one, is the fact that, or whenever you are playing a video game, or whenever you are seeing a TV show, a series, a film, or whatever, you have different situations during the film that without them, the film won't be moving forward. It will be planned. it will be normal. You will feel that something made you feel or is making you feel stuck. And this is kind of the risk that we sometimes go towards too, if we don't understand that sometimes the bad and the good is also something to be grateful. I think that that's kind of the thing I was willing to start this video with. What else? Today I think that I want to share with you something. This is truly what I want to be saying. It's crazy how your life changes when you decide to put yourself in the dangerous zone of not controlling what you are doing, not controlling the output, not controlling the process, not controlling anything. It's amazing how your life can change. And don't get me wrong, I'm still in the same house with almost 3 months of runaway for Drimmly, which is I think that a little bit more, maybe not so short, but 4 months or 5 of runaway, meaning I need to make it happen or make it work in this timeline. If not, I will need to know what move to do, and if to follow with the idea, I will need to know where to find some cash, and this is going to be kind of a complicated moment. But as I said in other videos, this is a problem that my March me or my February me will have to endure. Not today, not myself, not this version of me. But truly, tomorrow is my day 90 of creating content on Instagram and TikTok every day since the last 3 months. And I can tell you that is much more challenging than being here in front of this camera. And different challenge, I will say. Not easier, but it's a completely different challenge because the needs, or at least not the resilience, but the discipline you need to be training and putting yourself in front of is kind of a complicated one, because really the creativity to be editing the videos, to be coming up with ideas that must work with hooks and whatever. And I think that, and I was telling this to my family the other day, I think that this really made me be willing to risk even more, because as I'm mentioning, I'm already in the dangerous zone. So for me, there's not a safe spot right now. This is kind of, imagine yourself swimming in the middle of the sea. If you are in the middle of the sea and there's no island right next to you, you are already in the middle of the sea. Is it swimming 2 kilometers towards one direction going to be much more complicated than what you are already doing? Maybe so, but it doesn't change so much as if I was in an island, relaxing, chilling, etc. So when you are in these harsh moments, and in these moments when you really need to give everything and you are not in your comfort zone and you don't see where the closest island is, you are really in a position of having, or at least accepting, challenges much faster and with less resilience. And I think that that's the thing that changed my vision, or at least changed my life. I'm not there yet, meaning where I want to be going or what I would like to achieve as micro objectives or micro goals, let's say like this, for this whole project, which is really a life of fulfillment and being fulfilled. I think that that's the thing that is the most challenging for me. But this is something I want to reach when I'm 70. I think that that's part of the game too. I will need to reach that with my grandsons, not myself alone. That won't happen. And I think that this is kind of the thing that I want to be sharing with you. I think that sometimes the danger zones are the ones where we learn the most. And I'm not saying that it's easy to be swimming and in the middle of the sea all day. Don't get me wrong, I'm super tired sometimes. But I start to see my life as I couldn't be living without this feeling, or I couldn't be enjoying the time in an island so much more that I'm enjoying this swimming situation, which is I could take any direction I want to. I can swim as many kilometers as I want to. I feel, of course, the temperature of the water. Sometimes it's super cold and I'm suffering about things when I'm in my lows, and sometimes I'm feeling high because I see a fish or something that is exciting me. But truly the idea that I want to share is that we think that the comfort resides in the comfort zone because someone called it like this, but I don't think that that's the reality of it. And sometimes the challenges are not in the dangerous zone, but is making our life change much differently as our life would if we weren't taking those chances. So this is kind of the thing that I want to be sharing with you today. I'm feeling super different. I was posting something today saying that January me will be so proud of November me, and I think that it's a reality. What I envisioned this 20th of August, which was I'm going to start with the challenge of creating content every day, and I'm not going to stop until it's true that I didn't set a deadline or a timeline where these videos will stop. I did that for these YouTube videos, which is my birthday, the 24th of June next year, but I didn't for my YouTube and social media channels. I think that that's kind of the thing that is also encouraging, because I know that I can stop whenever I want. The challenge for me is it was to start and last more than 21 days. That's when you start to say that something is a routine for you, and this is what creating content has been for me. It has become a routine, and I'm capable of excelling at it, not because of the results. I'm not going to say that my followers have increased and this is the reason why I'm so happy. No, I think that for me the challenge was really to put me in a position of learning so much, and it's true that I'm capable of taking some risks right now that I wasn't able to take before. I'm working with much more confidence while creating and building Drimmly than I would have had if I didn't start these kind of things. And this is kind of the revealing thing I want to share with you today, which is my life has changed so much, not because of this, or not because of the aesthetic of the life, not because of the happiness of it, because I'm still struggling and rushing towards perfection and a lot of other things that I will need correcting. But my life has changed, and I'm really feeling much more confident about what's about to come. And I think that that's kind of how you want to be living your life, really seeing the future and what is not there yet as something that you will enjoy a lot. Not only obtaining, but working towards too. And this is kind of the thing that I always wanted to feel in my life. And only by saying this, I can tell you that this week 19, I'm at a moment in my life where I know that a lot of bad things are happening too, as I was mentioning at the start of the video. But I don't know, I'm feeling much more confident. I'm starting to feel that everything is compounding, and I'm getting emotional because I think that all the suffering and all the hard moments that I have lived, they are going to pay out. I'm much more confident because I'm putting myself in these kind of situations that I have ever been. It's truly from here. I cannot be able to explain truly how deep this feeling goes, but it's really here. It's something that I haven't felt before. It's a kind of superpower that I'm developing, and of course there are days where I feel like shit and I want to cry, and this is kind of the process that I'm also learning how to handle, which is the observation one that I told you in my last videos, and trying to see or more watch what my brain is going through instead of getting with my brain and entering a kind of conversation or feeling situation that I want to be in. So instead of really making a team with my brain, I'm trying to separate from it and try to be more connected with something that is around here. I wouldn't be able to say if it's superpowers, Zen, the chakras or whatever, but I think that is the change that I've been going through, and I'm super thankful for being able to open this camera, for being able to know that tomorrow is going to be a new day, and I know that I will have to do a lot of things that I don't want to be doing, that I wish they were easier. I know each day is the same, but it doesn't make you not having to get this will inside of you and this rage of willing to get it right, because it's part at least of who I am, and this is what I want to be feeling all my life. This is kind of understanding yourself. I don't want to take this example as someone that is not humble or something that is too masculine or whatever things you might be thinking with what I'm going to mention right now, but it's like feeling like a warrior. You are yourself when you are in combat. It's kind of a strange feeling, and I was telling this yesterday to Alba too, which is, for me, I'm feeling that I'm in the ring. And this feeling is not only that I'm going to be able to perform, but I'm going to be taking some knockouts off sure, and I'm going to be on the floor. But I have this vision and this energy inside of me where I'm feeling myself in the ring. And this feeling, I can assure you that you cannot take it away. It is really something that gets me emotional because I know everything that I can accomplish in the good sense. Because at the end, whatever is the concept of a warrior or a boxer, is you against your own things in your life. At the end, the war you are living sometimes is a war inside yourself. Whatever I'm willing to achieve with Drimmly, whatever success I want to be having, of course, is ego. Of course, I was listening to this with another YouTube channel, on another YouTube channel, and it's true, of course, it's ego. But I think that ego is not something bad. We have been taught to fear or not to have ego because they put it as something bad. But I think that is, as any feeling you might have, is the doses that makes the poison. So at the end, if you are not ultra and your ego is ultra big, or you don't know how to use it in the sense of not even existing because you are too soft in a kind of sense that you are not defending your things, it's also bad. But staying in the middle and having these, for me, is the only way I could exist, because at the end, this ego is the one that is pushing me to do good things. Truly, it's the one that is making me want to go a little bit further every single day, because I think that is my responsibility, because I can take this challenge. And I see it when I talk with my mother, I see it when I talk with my sister. Am I better than them? No. I think that I'm going to be suffering much more because I'm going to be an inconformist for a long time. But this is kind of the thing. I think that is not conformism, is your way of being. Is like playing a game for me, is the sport. I'm playing it for the good of the sport, not because of the competition of it. Thanks a lot. Next week is week 20. I think that I will have some exciting things to tell you end of November or start of December. But for now, the only thing I need to do is struggle a little bit more. Next week, I need to push myself and go film in the university campus. I need to do it alone, which is kind of the thing that is making me the most nervous. Because I wish I had a lot of things and a lot of people and a crew and a team to help me be doing this, but I'm doing this on my own. I know that there will be one day that I won't be doing this on my own, but for now it is like this. And if I want to get to this future version, I need to endure whatever is happening right now. So I will have to do it. And as I did when I started these videos, I will have to do it. And then I will see. Wherever it takes me, I think that I will be in a good place. Guys, thanks a lot, as always, for sticking here with me. I'm really imagining these videos coming to light in some years, because I think that it has been part of the process to be sharing the reality of what was I saying in my first videos and the energy and the person that I am becoming in this one. So I will love to see episode 1 when day of my birthday. I think that this is kind of the replay that I will do. Just got the idea right now. In any case, thanks a lot. See you next week, and have a wonderful end of your Sunday. I will be watching Harry Potter now. Bye bye.